Have habits, good habits, bad habits. I'm actually gonna try and see how we can implement our collective habits to, without changing them, direct them towards a particular action that probably can be useful. So I'm actually trying to look at. I thought I'd look at urban India, but I don't have enough exposure. So I'm actually just looking at us as Mumbaikars through a peculiar glass of trying to see what drives us and what we do and how we can actually channel that. There's a saying, old habits die hard. So my thought is, why try and change old habits when you can channel them? Because it's very difficult to change a habit. I'm sure everyone of you have seen that or experienced that in some way. So that's the lens that I try to look through and try to see how we can change certain things. This is a picture I look at Ganga, where you can see this guy shamelessly looking at other women having a bath while changing himself, and all of us lead private lives out in the open. We're very voyeuristic. We like to look at what the other guy is doing. It gives us this certain sense of joy and satisfaction. We're also comfortable with airing our dirty laundry in public. So I think that's something that's very interesting. And I think there's a solution that lies in this. The solution that I think we can implement is actually try and make our parliament like a reality show. So basically, I think people aren't involved in this Lok Sabha TV because it's a flat plane. It's just one camera angle you're looking at. I think it's a huge opportunity to actually get the depth in place, get people to actually participate, get politicians to bicker about each other on TV, and then get more people to give their ideas on how we can change things and make things better. I think that'll really excite us as Indians. And I think our parliament would be really, really interesting. We would tune in every day. The other thing that I was tweeting about this a while back is we love to spit, we love to throw stuff around. It's a particularly bad habit that we have, and it's very difficult to change. But there's another habit that we have, which is probably not such a bad habit, which is we like looking at ourselves. Hey, whenever we see a mirror, we always, hey, how am I looking? Is my shirt fine? And you always find girls, hey, I'm looking fat and stuff like that. So that's a weakness that we have. And I think if you combine the two, you can actually do a Mumbai mirror sort of campaign where instead of painting our walls, you can plaster them with mirrors. So I think people think 3 or 4 times before they pee on themselves or spit on themselves. So that's something that I think is something. The other thing that we love to do is we love to do jugaad. We don't like to actually do things the right way. We like to. I actually gave my slides in just last night, so that was a bit of jugaad which I did with Abhirat. So we don't like doing things the right way. For Indians, a typical smart would be this guy who can take a picture with Priyanka Chopra, and not a guy who's actually written a paper. I don't know how many you have these. Right? I keep going to these places where particularly you'll see these guys who will be, hey, I took a picture with a celebrity. So I think achievement for us is a slightly different thing, and I think this I'm not actually sure how to implement this idea, but I think we can actually use jugaad and get people to share their jugaad to actually help the babus to cure different ways in which you can hack the system. I know that the babus are the ones who hack the system themselves, but the idea is to try and get everyone to actually share their hacks to hack the system. The other thing that we do, I don't think you see this anywhere else in the world, is where you have 3 or 4 people actually sitting on a train seat, which is this whole idea of adjustment. You'll never find 4 people sitting on a seat in a New York subway when it's actually meant for 3. So I think that's an interesting idea, and I think that I don't know how to actually use this, but I think a marketer has already solved this problem. VIP invented a chaddi which said, fit itna mast, no adjust. So I think there must be some of you who are into marketing, but I think you guys can use some of these bad habits and behaviors. The other thing that we like to do is have personal spaces in public spaces. This is very generic, and probably a lot of you have done this yourself also. I don't know how many of you sat with your girlfriends this way on Marine Drive or Carter Road. So we have personal spaces. We also, another interesting thing that I noticed is that when we talk nowadays, we don't say good or bad. We say all, or we say, oh dude, it's super, damn good, mind-blowing. We never say good or bad, so we're very comfortable with extremes. So I think if you mix the 2 ideas together, you can actually get people, I don't know how you can do this, but you can get the government to get people to adopt a space and actually let people do whatever they want with it, take it to the extreme. And I think if you put that aside, you get a lot of good ideas in what you can do with extremes and public spaces. So the idea that I'm trying to bring forth here is that all of us have habits, we behave in a particular way. Everyone's actually trying to change a habit, so don't change the habit. Look and see how you can take that habit in a particular direction. There's a lot of other interesting things that we like is, you know, the idea of being in control but not being in control. We like to do things at the last minute. We like to, you know, the last minute syndrome. And basically, there's a lot of ways in which you can channel this, and that's my message for today. Thanks.